Hello guys, this is Javelin at English Tutor Hub. Learn English fast. And today we are doing a vocabulary lesson and we are looking at the verb get as a main verb and also some phrasal verb with the word get. So let's start. So the verb get. Well, get is often a difficult verb for English students. It has lots of different uses and meanings. So, for example, we can use get as a main verb with many different meanings. Also, we use get in several idioms, expressions that are difficult to translate literally. Okay? We cannot translate each individual word. We have to translate it as an expression so that can cause confusion. And also finally, very important, we use get in several phrasal verbs. So we will look at those in details. In this lesson, I will teach you the most common uses with examples. So you won't see all of the uses, you'll see many of the common ones. There are too many to show all of them. So let's start with the form. Present simple form is I get, you get, he, she, it gets. Very important. This is the only one that changes. We have the S at the end. We get, you get, they get. Okay, so this is in the present simple tense. It's regular, normal, and the ing form, continuous, or the progressive form is getting. So just be careful of the spelling. We double the letter T here and add ing. So for example, we would say I am getting. The past form is irregular. It is got. So for example, yesterday I got a new pair of shoes. The past participle got in British. The past participle got in British English, gotten in the USA. In American English, it is different. They have a different past participle. They say I have. They say I have gotten a new pair of shoes. So this is a big difference between British English and American English. And it is very important to say that gotten is incorrect in British English. Do not say or write it. It is a big mistake, in fact, in British English. So let's look at the meaning of get as a main verb. Number one. So first example is to get something, which means to receive something. Example, I got a phone for my birthday. So first example is to get something means to receive something. I got a phone for my birthday. So I receive a phone. I receive a phone for my birthday. Alright? And the colors are here to help you with the form. So the colors in the example here, corresponds to the colors of the definition at the top. Example in red, we have the verb get in the correct tense. And in blue is the object or something, which is the phone. So the colors are there to help you the form. Example number 2. Sharon got a pair of sunglasses from her friend. Okay, so Sharon received a pair of sunglasses from her friend. Let's move on to uses of get as a main verb number 2. Definition number 2, to get something, meaning to buy, to obtain, to fetch something. Example, he's getting some food for lunch. Example number 2, Jack is getting some books for his brother. Yes, Jack is getting some books for his brother. So he's obtaining some books or he's buying some books. Number 3, get as a main verb. Definition, to get somebody something. To get somebody something means to buy. This is slightly complicated, guys. To get somebody something. This is slightly complicated. To get somebody something means to buy, to obtain, fetch something for somebody. Example here, my dad got Ben a bike. So they got Ben a bike. Pat got Carl a backpack for his camping. So we use this very often when we are talking about offering a gift to somebody. Alright? So we have the verb. You have the verb here, got. We have the person. And then the object, which is a backpack. Then the person and the object. Yes. So number 3, get as a main verb. To get somebody something, it means to buy, to obtain, to fetch something for somebody. Number 4, get as a main verb. Definition is to get somewhere or to an event. Means to arrive somewhere. Example, I'm in Bali. I got here last week. So this means I arrived here last week. I'm in Bali. I arrived here last week. Number 2, Paul got to the show at 4 o'clock. So this means that Paul got to the show at 4 o'clock. Notice that in blue, to the show, this somewhere the destination of the event. If the destination is the word here or there, then there is no preposition. But if it's just for a normal place or an event, then we have the preposition. Okay? Get, number 5, as a main verb. To get a train, bus, flight, a taxi. This means to take or catch any transport. We're talking here about transportation. Example, I got the plane on time. I am getting a taxi. Meaning, he is taking a taxi. Alright? This is very common in fact, guys. He is taking a taxi. I am getting a taxi. Number 6. Get as a main verb. To get something means to understand something. So here, Ben is trying to solve his math problem, but he didn't get the answer. Again, Ben is trying to solve his math problem, but he didn't get the answer. He didn't get the correct answer. So meaning, guys, to understand, Ben is trying to solve his math problem, but he didn't get the answer. He didn't understand. Okay? He didn't get the correct answer. Next, number 2. I'm not attending the conference because I don't get the agenda. Yes? So, I'm not attending the conference because I don't get the agenda. Means I don't understand. Yes. Next. Number 7. Get as a main verb. We have here get plus adjective means to become or a progressive change. Example here, Glenda is getting sad. And Peter is getting lazy. So guys, now let's look at some phrasal verbs to describe movements. So these are very important and very common. To get on. It means to enter a train, bus, aeroplane, or ship. To get in. Definition: to enter a car, a taxi, small boat, building, or building and room. So, getting in the room. Number 1 here. They are example here. They are getting on the train. Yes, getting on. Number 1 example. They are getting on the train. The guest is getting in the room. So the guest is getting in a room. The guest is entering the room. And here, Ben is getting in a small boat. Next here, get phrasal verbs to describe movement. To get off means to leave a train, bus, aeroplane, ship. So this is opposite, guys. Before we have here get off. To get on, to get in. So next here is the opposite. To get off, to leave a train, bus, aeroplane, ship. To get out of, to leave a car, taxi, small boat, building, and or room. Example here, the boy is getting off the school bus. So John is getting out of the building. As you can see, John is getting out of the building. Cecil is getting out of the taxi. And these are very common, guys, and very important. Next, number 4, get phrasal verbs to describe movement. I'm sure everybody knows this one, get up, because this is very common. And to get up, that's what we do in the morning. What's that mean? To leave the bed and start the day. When we leave the bed and start the day. So don't forget, get up, guys. This is very common. And to get up, that's what we do in the morning every day. A regular activity. When we leave the bed and start the day. Example here. Carl is getting up. Next, get phrasal verbs in general. To get on well with somebody, which means to have a good relationship with somebody. Example here. To have a good relationship with somebody. So, if you're friends with somebody, if you like with somebody, we say we get on well with them. Example here. Cecil gets on well with Claire. Means Cecil have a good relationship. Cecil have a good relationship with Claire. So they get on well. They are friends. Next, get used as an idiom or expression. To get somebody to do something. Meaning to say, to persuade or to convince somebody to do something. Example here, Jack got me to watch concert with him. So there we are. That's the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, share, leave your comments below, and let me know your thoughts and questions. This is Javelin at English Tutor Hub. Love to hear from you. See you soon. Thank you very much.